to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
But it get much better than this.
Yep.
Hi, it's Jennifer Bordeaux, and I am here with Edward Jones financial advisor Bethany Shell. Bethany, when it comes to choosing a financial advisor, what should people really be asking?
Jennifer, I think the first question is simple. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Your goals, your family, your future, it should always be personalized.
So it's not just about numbers?
Exactly. Life changes, and so does your financial situation. You want someone who will be there with you, working with you to help keep your strategy on track.
What if someone is brand new to investing?
That's the best time to start. Use an established process to create a personalized strategy backed by advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we make sure you have access to the information you need when you need it.
I love that. So it sounds like financial planning is really about living life on your own terms.
It really is. I believe feeling rich isn't about hitting a magic number. It's about having financial strategies that support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Contact me today at 314-648-2020. This is a paid-for ad by Bethany Shell at Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Let's go. 8:05 on a Wednesday. Windy Wednesday. My goodness gracious. Actually, 50 degrees out. It feels pretty dang good. But I felt like somebody was breaking my house all night last night. All those Christmas decorations that Kate has hanging up everywhere. Whoo!
That was me.
Woo! Man, oh man. Every 5, I'm like, somebody, no, oh, no, Christmas decoration. Is somebody, no. Do I got to take care of business? No, it's the Christmas decorations. But my head's always on a swivel. It's always on a swivel. Now, I do sleep like a rock.
You live in St. Albans.
I'm just saying, you never know. You never know.
You got to be ready.
You got to be ready. That's right. You got to be ready.
Always be ready.
Always be ready.
Always be closing. Always be ready.
Always be ready. We got Chris Hansen coming in at the 9 o'clock hour. Not the Chris Hansen you're thinking. This guy does a lot in St. Louis, by the way. They just really renovated 2 really older buildings right near Shavitz I was telling you guys about. And it's called The Key. They sell smash burgers. Damn good smash burgers.
He's bringing any in?
I don't know.
You know,
I don't know if the kitchen's open right now.
we love Dave Green,
I don't know if the kitchen's open
right?
now.
We love Dave Green.
The Dave.
But when he works out guest appearances,
Yeah.
my phone.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he say, "Hey, bring the guys a sample of your fine work"?
Just how about we wait till the people, the guests we're bringing in are cutting checks before we start asking them for free food. Maybe we seal some deals first, Jim.
Cam,
Bob.
do you agree with that or no?
Well, I believe in
Can't you do both?
I believe in ordering or in order to seal the deal. Like, don't you want us to eat their food? Now, I did eat it, and it's damn good.
Don't you want the viewers and listeners?
So go on your own and eat it yourself. Stop asking for free
I
stuff.
didn't say anything. He's the one asking. He's
Good
the one
Lord.
doing
You
it.
agreed.
No, Cat,
You agree.
Cat, drive to the place and patronize it yourself. Stop asking
What
for freebies.
are we doing here?
Stop asking for freebies. That's what you're doing here.
No, I want to promote.
I'm here patronizing you.
No,
Not patronizing someone.
No.
Asking goes around. I'm
what-
patronizing him for not patronizing.
There it is.
What are the
There it
cameras for?
So we can grit through seeing your mug every day.
Oh,
Rock's
right
angry
off the
for that.
bat.
I want to.
And he says he doesn't like the movie Elf.
Cam, did you or not say that these burgers were great?
They're damn good, dude.
They look
damn
good. Did they look good?
Yes. No, I
Don't
ate
you
them.
think that's how you sell?
Oh, God, yeah. I watch people eat. I do it all the time. That's probably
Always
the majority.
Be closing. Always.
I'm just
Be
telling you.
closing.
Like, if I see somebody eat something that looks damn good, I become hungry. Huh? Like this? Like, how's this? Let me look. Like this? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Bam. Bam. Look good? A lot of cameras going on in here. A lot of stuff going on. You say you watched Elf? That's a top 5, in my opinion.
I like the scene with Dinklage.
James Caan.
So James Caan's one of my
He's awesome.
rest in peace was one of my favorite actors.
Yes.
So I'm watching him, and he's kind of playing like the cold-hearted business guy's going through a tough thing with his company, and then they touch his heart, and he gets the Christmas spirit. And I was like, he does a good job with that. And I was just I went down a James Caan rabbit hole.
Jimmy, what am I doing?
We got some strobe-like
What
effect
is
happening
going on back-
Cam because of the Christmas lights, I think.
Yeah,
So
but
Jimmy,
they're not.
I'm gonna need you to shift to the left a little bit for
What
me. Or
is
your right. I need you to shift to your right for me, Jimmy.
Was this?
Get on your mark, ladies!
I'm looking at what you
He's
just
only
tweeted out.
asking
I need you to
Once.
shift to your right. What's up? What about what I tweeted out? What
The
are you talking
CTA old man brain ruined the show until 10 a.m. Is that a shot at me?
about? No,
It's a shot at
it's
me.
half a shot at you.
I got the CTE.
Do you think the CTE? You think the CTE pertains to you? Or do you think the old man brain? This is, I guess,
Could
this is
be
why-
either.
I guess
Could be either.
that might be old man brain talk.
All right, where do you want me? I can't.
I just need you to shift to the right a little bit.
Is that good?
Well,
There?
shift cameras too. Just Cam
Shift to the right, G.
There we go. Perfect.
Shift to the
Perfect.
right.
You're good, Cam. You're good.
Okay, am I good here? And am I looking at camera 1 or camera 2? Camera 2. Camera 2. There it is. What's up, everybody? Let's go. God dang. Windy.
Yeah, we had a weird strobe light effect happening on the edge of Cam's camera, so we had to fix that. Sorry,
I
Cam.
kind of liked it.
Yeah, it was a little intense.
When was the last time you went to a bar with a strobe light?
Not a lot of strobe.
Remember
lights.
the clubs back in the day? It's like,
The problem is there's not a lot of the
I don't do
club
it.
scene in St. Louis has never been really that predominant in my days. Like I
not your day. Yeah.
How many times have I been clubbing? Is like twice in my life.
I
I mean, just going to a bar that's playing music is not.
no,
like,
no, no.
Like I mean, the upstairs at Duke's has a strobe light going.
Yeah, Duke.
That's one place.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of dance floors in St. Louis, which is unfortunate because back in my single days,
You could dance.
rock clubs just cut it up.
See,
I love to cut it up. Man. I flipping love it.
I didn't
Dance
like
floor-
it.
That's why I love going to weddings. Not
Yeah.
a lot of dance floors in life. anymore.
I don't like when you're single and you're at a dance club and it's so loud, it's hard to talk, it's hard to communicate. So you communicate via dancing. And at that point, I got Red Bull vodka breath. I'm sweating my ass off. I gotta calm down.
You're ripped and good looking. I'm sure you did fine. I'm sure you were doing
I was fine.
at
They
those
didn't care about
clubs.
the sin at the time.
Exactly.
They don't
I'm sure you were doing
If I
fine.
did it now, I'd be like, but back then, it was
back
fine.
then you were doing fine.
It was fine. Yeah, you're right. All right,
Come on now. I'm sure you were doing better than I was.
It wasn't hard.
Can we get Rock in a better place?
I think he's
hates
smiling. I don't know why you don't like Elf.
I didn't say I hated Elf. I just
No,
don't
you're
think
right.
it's one of the top 5 Christmas movies. See,
I didn't
this is the
say
thing.
top
You
five.
guys can. I didn't react to your comment on Elf. I reacted to Cam's. You guys got to lock in a little
You're right.
bit. Have a little nuance.
There you
use a
go.
little context.
Yes.
Run something through a filter every
Yes.
once in a while.
Yes.
I'm just saying you can't just we got to put in a little work
I agree with that.
during the workday,
You're
guys.
damn right.
Come on.
Hey,
You're
my
damn-
my dude.
My dude.
Hey,
my guy.
Hey, my dude.
Please do
My
my
guy.
brother. Yours needs to be my brother from now
Hey,
on.
my dude. Simmer the hell
My
down,
brother,
Rock.
my brother.
My guy.
No, he says my dude.
I think it's my guy.
No, it
or-
might be my guy.
It's my guy.
Hey, my guy. Up here comes
My
some
guy.
condescending.
My guy. Come on, my guy.
Yeah, I wasn't looking up when he said top 5. I just know it's a nice movie and it features James Caan, one of the all-timers. We
Like,
can all
I didn't
agree
react
on
to you saying I watched Elf. I reacted to Cam going, "Oh, that's top 5," and then I went,
Tyrion Lannister.
"Listen, Peter Dinklage is a great actor, but I'm not watching The Station Agent every year either."
I didn't see that one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now he's Tyrion. That's it. That's it.
So what's the best Christmas movie?
National Lampoons.
Saw that
and then
too.
Home Alone 1 and 2.
And,
They're fantastic.
And Die Hard.
Die Hard as well, baby. I'll watch that.
Ho,
I'll
ho, ho.
watch that.
Ho, ho, ho.
Especially after Rock said I look like Bruce Willis.
When did he say that?
Yesterday.
If he went full bald, if he just accepted the bald, I think he
Bruce
looked
Willis
like Bruce
now?
Willis.
He ain't doing too good. Is
No,
he
no.
what- is he still with us?
He's out of public. He's out of the public eye forever.
What?
He's like
I see him on. I guess his family's still like filming him.
They do.
they've
They're hugging him
it
and
was
stuff.
happening, but now he's I think it was like
Yeah.
2 or 3 months ago he went into a permanent care facility.
Yeah,
He got hit with dementia,
dementia. Yep.
like
Yep,
an
yep, yep.
absolute.
How
train
old? How
took
old?
him out
Because it happened
so
quick.
depressing,
It
man.
happened really,
Yeah.
really quick. I'm just kind
He
of
was
curious.
people were wondering because like there was like a 7 or 8 year period there where he was doing a bunch of like everyone was like he was doing really bad movies that weren't really getting good ratings at all, and it was just apparently he was just racking up every job he could get his hands on because he knew his career. He's 70 years old.
Oh man!
Took him out at 70.
I just read that there's
That's gotta be the
new
worst
treatments on the horizon that might
Help with the-
reverse that to
Really?
a certain extent.
That's-
You would think, like,
So he was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia in 2023,
Son of a gun. That's kind of the worst thing going.
Just
for the
before-
family.
just before his 68th birthday.
you know, I went through some hard times, me and my dad and brother, with my mom and what happened to her throughout a year and a half, 2 years. And that was very, very difficult to deal with. Really, really difficult. What happened like that, boom, you know.
What causes frontal?
That's hopefully not getting punched in the face. You know, although I don't think I don't know. Or is it just like cancer? Like,
Look, all of us live with something that could happen at any day.
No doubt.
I mean, I'm on the clock, closer to the end, well ahead of you two.
Yeah, like
it's a group of brain disorders causing nerve cell loss in the frontal and temporal lobes, leading to significant changes in personality, behavior, language, and often starting younger, 45 to 65, than other Alzheimer's and dementia-related problems.
That's tragic.
it's the worst, man.
But wouldn't you think, with the advancement in AI, that we'll come up with cures and treatments for all these
Let's
things that
go.
were mysteries
Let's go.
instead of memes?
Instead of memes, no doubt.
that all
Like,
we're-
help
I
out
think,
society.
I think we might know some people who might be a little bit in danger. Symptoms include apathy, disinhibition, impulsivity, and a loss of empathy. I think I might know some people who might be in danger.
Loss
here.
of empathy.
Loss of empathy.
Yeah.
Is that you, Rock? That's what it seems like. You're too young,
I
Rock.
was just
for-
gonna
I'm
say
fe-
that.
I feel like
I was just gonna say
Sounds
that.
like there should be a picture of you
am
next to
kind
that
of-
definition.
I am kind of apathetic. I am very apathetic.
You project into others of what you really
I'm
are.
also extremely empathetic. No, apathetic means I don't care about anything. Empathetic means you feel other people's
No, you're
emotions.
empathetic to a select few.
Who do I not show empathy to that deserves it?
People in Kansas City.
Elon,
They don't. Why do they deserve empathy?
Chicagoans.
Why do you hate them?
I don't hate them.
Yes, you,
Remember I asked him
you
who he
said
liked.
it, Monty.
I just think
We
they're
haven't
not,
gone.
I just
feel
think
like who do
they're
you
not
hate?
as
It's
good
who
as
do you
the,
like
the
now.
city.
We're past that.
I like a lot of things. Plenty of things I like.
and your voice
Give me
got high, my
top
dude.
three, go.
Kansas City just isn't one of them.
Top three, go.
Top three things I like.
Yeah.
Communism.
Pizza.
Communism.
Pizza's your
Pizza's
number one.
It's one of the greatest
thing.
things in the world, man.
Pizza.
Think about it. Think about how we got pizza. All right, people didn't have.
Was it kind of a mistake
People
thing?
didn't
a
have
ham-
pizza until like
like a
100 years
hamburger?
ago. Cam.
We probably stole it.
Imagine you were lucky enough to be born on this earth at the same time that pizza is the best it's ever been.
Yeah, and I lived in a place where it's the best in the world. in my
Easily one of
opinion.
my top three favorite things. Pizza.
You know who brought pizza
Spoiled
over
with
here?
food, man.
Columbus.
No,
and he was
that's not-
a colonizer.
Great guy.
That's not how it works at all.
No, Who's
Again, Jim starts off the show.
did,
with-
with pizza?
telling a
Was it
lie.
like some foods like a hamburger, kind of like a mistake happened? You put something together and all of a sudden it works. Like, was that?
I think
how
it was
pizza
more of
created?
just an evolution of like flatbreads into what we know now as pizzas. Because
But that's not how it is in Italy. That's not how pizza served.
pizza wasn't
in
invented in Italy. It was invented in
So
America.
where did it come from?
It was invented in America over the years.
Who did it?
One of the first things you start is that you get over in Italy. Dock workers used to eat focaccia with a little sauce, and sometimes there was some meat on top of it. And that's like the very first like time it got put together, and it was a really quick meal for like dock workers. But I'm pretty sure the actual like using like dough and then cooking it into a high heat oven, I'm pretty sure that was developed here in America.
I hear that people do say that guys that I know that go to Italy and have been there a lot and actually played there and stuff like that. They lived in the East Coast and they had the best pizza in the world. They go to Italy and they're like, this ain't nothing.
Yeah.
They went to the nicest places.
There's certain like Neapolitan pizza is kind of like you'll get the margarita down there,
very
but it's still
doughy,
different. Yeah. It's they're different pizza cultures.
Yeah. No,
And
I
ours
know.
is superior.
I know.
And that's because I don't know.
Why are people so?
We're making tomato. This is where tomatoes are from, so it's more.
People
it's more
also say they
supposed to be
they
correct.
go everywhere and see the locals in Italy, and none of them are obese. Not many of them, and they eat a lot, and they eat a lot of pasta.
Yeah.
And drink a lot of wine.
Drink
It's
wine in the
It's
afternoon.
same thing in France and Spain.
They're just not-
a lot of. It's because their stuff is made a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
China.
They have a crap ton of they have a crap ton.
Japan.
They have a ton of regulation on food stuff over in Europe. That's why they have Fruit Loops over there, and they're made with a very different concoction of chemicals than the Fruit Loops that are made here in America.
Exactly. The cereals and stuff. Hey, walk outside and look around. What are you going to see?
They also
You're going to see
again,
McDonald's.
They
boom,
also
boom,
have
boom.
cities that are built to walk. They have pedestrian-built
Yep.
cities.
Okay.
We
More
live,
activity.
There's one pedestrian-built city in the Midwest, and it's Chicago. There are 0 cities, 0 goose flipping egg that are built to be completely workable for pedestrians in the Midwest other than Chicago.
Why?
That's why we're all fat.
Can I read this, please? No, this is according to Chat GPT.
Oh, come on, Jimmy.
Obviously, we can trust it.
No, I know.
Poison in the land.
No, but I'm the first to say AI needs to be better. It's not right
Let's
as
go.
much as people think. But it said no single person invented pizza.
Yep.
Pizza evolved over time, but the modern pizza we know today originated in Naples, Italy, in the late 18th, early 19th century. That's according to Chat GPT.
Interesting.
Pretty sure getting started with like focaccia with dock workers.
Yeah.
Man. But I think like full like rings of dough put in high heat ovens. I think that's an American thing, and I think Neapolitan pizza kind of like it went back and forth. I could be wrong
that
about
much
that,
junk
but,
food. Like again, I remember just talking to players that come over here from Europe and whatnot, and they're like, "There's just junk food everywhere." Every gas station you go to, you could buy whatever kind of crap you want. Like it's just in your face everywhere you look. We don't even realize it anymore. But these guys come over, they're like, "What the hell's
I
going
bet you
on?"
there's crap in gas stations all over Italy. But guess what? They're all walking everywhere, so they don't got to go to the gas station.
Yeah, bam! Is there that many gas stations around like there is here? You know,
I got you
don't know.
again.
Is there a Wally's in Italy?
There's no Wally's or Buc-ee's. That's a
Buc-ee's.
That is purely an American.
I'm
invention.
sorry, I love that though.
I love.
We got damn good gas
We
stations
do.
in the Midwest.
We do mess.
Jersey
with that.
sucks with gas stations.
And again, why do we have good gas stations?
Because everything's spread out and your people are driving.
There it is.
You know what the best convenience store
Jersey's
gas
close to a
station?
walkable city.
Wawa.
Damn good. Damn good.
People
food,
here don't
too.
know Wawa.
Wawa's damn good. That's Southern Jersey.
Great sandwiches,
Philly.
everything you need.
Ooh,
It reminds me of the Jersey
Great
Shore.
sandwich.
Fans on the couch SCL going back to Chris movie says Home Alone is the answer. From age
It
5 to
is.
50, it's universally loved. Who's ever said they hate Home Alone?
It's fantastic.
If anyone,
it's a fantastic
if anyone I
movie.
would be suspicious of saying they hate it is you, Rock.
I mean,
I got no problem with Home
and
Alone.
Macaulay Culkin's actually a pretty cool guy. Went through a lot.
Man, he's
But you ever see
the
him?
way he's come out on the other end is
Exactly
pretty impressive.
right. He
And-
seems
and
like a pretty cool dude.
shout out to the guys from Always Sunny in Philadelphia who they're like the people who brought
Helped him.
him back into the mainstream.
He went through some stuff.
Probably Kieran becoming super famous and super successful probably also helped.
Absolutely.
Like his brother becoming a
Oh,
huge actor is
that's
also
right.
also probably
That's
helped
right.
pull him a little bit out. But
That's right.
literally, he was doing nothing, and then the guys from Always Sunny in Philadelphia were like, "What if we just had Macaulay Culkin as himself randomly in the background of one of our episodes?" And that kind of got him back into
Really?
Hollywood. Yeah,
Yeah, he's an interesting guy, and he's very well spoken. You could see in his
Somebody
eyes
needs
that
to do
he's
that.
not
somebody needs to
on
do that.
anything anymore.
Somebody needs to do that for Shia.
did you
Shia LaBeouf.
did you like
I thought
Third
he's
Rock?
back good.
Is he?
Did you like Third Rock?
Third Rock
30
from the Sun.
Yeah.
You are grossly misappropriating my age here, champ.
I don't know.
I am not
it's
old.
thir-
I am
30
not
been on in
I am-
reruns
I am,
forever.
I am not. I
Third
am
Rock
not.
from the Sun.
I am not. It was running in reruns when I was a child.
I never.
Are they
I-
aliens
I-
on that?
Yes.
No.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah, they are.
That's literally the show about the aliens who come to the Third Rock from the Sun.
Okay, then I got them. Then I
You
got
got
the
your-
show mixed
Are you
up.
talking about
There's-
30 Rock
no,
with Alec Baldwin
yeah,
and Tina Fey?
which is fantastic, but I never really got
No.
into it.
the skinny guy who played. They're all like. They're like.
Are you talking about the Big Bang Theory?
Yes, that's one.
Kate likes
that's
that.
one.
Kate
Do you
likes
like
that?
that?
Kate likes-
Oh,
Or is
yeah,
that-
it was a fine show. It was a perfect background show because it's one of those things where it's laugh tracked. It's probably not that funny if you take away the laugh track and things like that, but it's a perfect. I have to clean my room. I want to play some Call of Duty or some Madden, but I want some background noise that isn't the announcers. I'm going to put on
It's-
Big Bang Theory in the background.
Okay,
Definition of a background.
I like
show.
it because my wife is into it.
Kate
So at
likes
night before we go to, she'll watch it. Anyway, the reason I bring it up is that show leads the league in cameos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they have all these people. Like, wait a minute, that guy.
They had what's his name? His last thing in Hollywood was a reoccurring guest bit. The comedian. Why am I blanking on his damn name? He played.
Norm?
No.
They're not messing with him on that show.
No. Is Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart's last things in Hollywood was a reoccurring character on Big Bang Theory. He played an old TV host who was like the Bill Nye for like Sheldon and Leonard's generation. So like they like that's
I love that.
And the great part is, and I know like studio audiences are stupid and laugh tracks are kind of hokey, but I do kind of love that when every time Bob Newhart stepped into the episode for the first time, the studio audience, obviously told to, would go insane. Which again, they're told to. I'm sure there's a placard that says, flip out big applause. But the fact that Bob Newhart got to walk into a studio and hear that like 7-8 more times, I love that.
That's great, and I appreciate that you like Bob Newhart, who was before your time.
He in his deadpan,
My dude, he's before your time.
I know, and his deadpan comedy on that
Brilliant.
show was perfect because every joke was essentially like it would be a slow pan. Everyone would stop talking. He'd get this look to the camera and then just be like, "How do I get closer to her?" And it just he hit it every time.
He was wonderful.
I did like Bob Newhart,
and he had 2 big hit shows. He had like the Bob Newhart show, where he played a psychiatrist, I think, and then he came back as like a innkeeper. He was super talented.
I don't know. All I do is the nerd on that show you're talking about, the
Big Bang, not Third Rock.
Yeah,
my bad.
The main nerd is like one of the highest paid guys in all of
Crazy.
Jim
tons of money.
Johnny Galecki or Jim Parsons.
Yeah. The really, really
The
nerdy
big
one.
skinny guy
Parsons.
who looks like he could be an alien.
Parsons is crazy.
Third Rock from the Sun was kind of cool.
You also got to like Parsons because then he made a bunch of money just being
He made a ton of money.
as the voiceover narrating the Young Sheldon show, which is about the younger version of him. And he literally, Jim Parsons is the narrator of the show. I imagine he made an extra bit of bank just being a voiguover actor for that.
I want to
show.
be a part of a cartoon and just do like
Yes.
just narrate like what's the guy Hassan? What not the who's the guy that you said that I look like on Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, Gaston.
Gaston. Like I would do his voice and get paid good money.
Man,
You're not in
we
the
should
spotlight.
find I don't know. We should you should call your old agent and be like, anybody who reps voice actors and can they get me a meeting?
Yes, I would love
you
to do
absolutely could do that.
that. You think so?
Absolutely, you could. Yes, you could. 100%.
Yes.
It's the same reason they were trying to get you on Letterkenny.
Oh yeah.
It might be a very narrow view, but are you kidding? Dude, if they called you for a cartoon and they were like, we need somebody to play a bully.
All right,
you have a gruff voice.
Get over here. Yeah.
I'm saying
Don't overact it.
Get over here now.
I'm saying if you that's
Scary.
they'd get an actor to play like a teenager in like a cartoon.
Get over here, boy.
No, that's not watch it now.
Oh man, I can do that too.
That's more.
We're not doing
That's
deliverance.
more.
I can
That's
do
more
that.
like an FX Archer kind of thing.
I could be a
Say this,
bully
say-
hillbilly.
You could have been in like Archer. You could have been a voice actor in like Archer. Absolutely could have.
Say you ate my Funyuns.
You ate my Funyuns.
Give me your lunch money, punk.
Give me your lunch money, punk.
I'm telling you, man. You could pull this off.
Man,
I
I want to play a hillbilly.
Say
though.
I stand against communism.
I stand against communism.
We get a good little pro America, like a little was McCarthy wrong cartoon. Gino says pizza really is a top 5 thing all time. I'm saying, man.
Gino, you better.
I think I hit that one. I think you asked me a tricky question. I think I hit that out of the park.
I will say
La
this. though.
Pizza's the best.
I will say this to Gino: if he chirps my hair, if you call somebody bald, it's sexual harassment in the workforce. So
No,
don't you
I
be
saw
doing
that
that.
on the
Don't
Twitter
you be
tweet.
doing that to me.
What is that about? I saw that on the Twitter.
According
tweets,
to
but I
some
didn't-
judges, it says.
What judge?
I like it though.
It's a meme, cat. It's not a real thing.
It's probably fake. I'm gonna go with it. But I'm going to go with it. Don't chirp my baldness. Sexual harassment. Not just harassment, but sexual harassment. I don't really understand that part of it, but I'll take
It
it.
doesn't really make
I'll
sense
take
at
it.
first glance.
I'll take it. Oh, well, let me get this. Got a new live read here for Blue Chew.
Yes.
Got a new live read.
Are you reading the right one?
Does your wee what? Does your wee work?
I'm sorry?
What? Does it or doesn't it? Happens to a lot of people. It happens to a lot of people. Don't feel ashamed, but you got this. You got something to help. You got something to help. It's called Blue Chew. Let me take my chew out, actually. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. I'm doing this for real.
I just thought
It's a
my
big
Twitter
deal.
followers would like to see Cam Janssen, how he looks while he's doing a
Blue Chew. Blue Chew.
wiener med.
Fellas,
read.
you already know what time it is. It's time to level up. And Blue Chew just dropped off something crazy. I'm talking next level championship belt, gold-plated energy. Whoa! God dang. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is 4-in-1 beast. Oh, God, a 4-in-1 beast. Dang. That's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking two ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping. Mix in with apomorphine and oxytocin to turn.
You got a battle.
Help me with. Is that oxytocin? What's the one before that?
It's academics.
Oh, God. And the lighting in this room ain't that good. I'm going blind. Jimmy, I'm going blind. I can't read. Is it dark in here?
All right, don't
I
panic.
gotta look. Oh, my God.
You can't panic during a live read.
Pouring morphine and oxytocin to turn up that arousal and connection in your brain and body. See, that's what it does. It connects your brain to your wiener.
Okay, we're good. You're back on track. You can't panic during a live read.
I can't see.
You just got to keep moving.
Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. That's what it is. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with the code HTC2. That's Hot Take Central 2. That's promo code HTC2. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
What?
Can I?
Wow.
Why can't you read?
I can't see.
Why can't you see? What's wrong with your eyes there, champ?
I'm getting old.
Cam,
I'm getting old.
This is not that small.
Now he's making fun of my
because it's terms he's not familiar with.
a pornomorphine.
Right? Okay, I get it. But can I make a copy suggestion? I think it should fit. Like, we're happy for the sponsorship. By the way, that's a great read because we call attention to it.
By the way, it's apomorphine and oxytocin.
Okay. Well, he didn't know.
I'm
Was
sorry.
it phonetically spelled for you?
Sorry.
Was it phonetically spelled?
It was not phonetically spelled.
Okay, so it's not on you. But it's a great read. Here's why. When real life happens during a live read, it's good for the sponsor.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. I would like to customize it for you.
Yeah.
Can you say, since you're a former NHL player, you could say something like, with Blue Chew, you're always on the power play.
Yeah.
And you will always light the lamp.
With Blue Chew, you're always on the power play.
And you will always light the lamp.
And you'll always light the lamp.
Cutting that and sending that part.
Jeez.
Just that last part.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
Just that last part.
anyway.
I'm Jimmy the copywriter.
Wow.
You know that.
Wow.
Freedom Rings. What percentage of what Rocchio says is BS, but the rest of the day is too dumb to check him on it? Well, Jim checked, Jim checked him on it.
No, it's true.
So true. My computer's kind of slow.
By the way, I double checked the study, and again, Cam,
What?
love you, buddy. But
What happened? What'd I do?
I just need you to not be spreading stereotypes about a place you once lived in that aren't true.
About the teeth?
About the teeth. Made sure to go back.
I saw what I saw.
Make sure to go back and check the study I read was correct.
I
And
saw
it is,
what I
it is,
saw.
it is. Again, how many Snaggletooth Blues fans have you run into in your life? Thank you very much.
But not as many.
Thank you very
Not
much.
as many. Not
Come
as
on,
many.
buddy.
I'm telling you, I traveled around for a year straight, seeing fans every single
I
day.
see people with jacked up teeth
They
every
were
day.
jacked up.
I see people with jacked up teeth every day.
But these were way more crooked.
Stop.
Hold on.
Crooked.
First of all, I'm
Again,
crooked.
How many people have
Ask
you run
my
into
wife.
in America?
Ask my wife.
They're crooked all
Ask
over
my
the
wife.
place.
Rock.
Ask my wife.
But the percentages don't lie, Cam. The amount
I saw it.
No,
fake,
you know what?
Fake teeth. Hold on a second.
He's speaking his truth.
No, he's
speaking his truth.
He's speaking an anecdote.
I'm
which
not
is
here
only
to.
his truth.
I'm not here to
The
study.
numbers.
the
The
truth.
numbers don't lie. Which country has more fake teeth per mouth that they have? America has more fake teeth.
Yeah, and the fake teeth look good.
Which company has more dental issues like root canals and cavities?
Because
Per
they don't
capita-
do it
per
there.
capita. Who has more dental issues?
Because they
America
let
does.
it go in England.
By a wide margin.
They
Then
let
why,
it
then
go.
why do they have? Then why does the people in America have more fake teeth? They're rotting teeth more. Teeth are rotting more here in America
No,
than
because
they
they
are in
fix
England.
them. That's
But
the
they
whole
fix
point.
them.
No,
Exactly.
no.
Here's
No
what
one's
they
walking
say.
around with this. No.
Hold on,
If
let
you
me
have
look.
rotting teeth, you get them fixed in either country. But people have more rotting teeth in America than they do in England.
What's GPT?
Chat
say?
GPT said, I said, what is the attitude toward dentistry in England? Jolly good.
Jolly good. Jolly good.
That means they don't care. Hey, don't you think you should have that tooth replaced? Jolly good.
No. They don't care.
You saw what you saw.
I saw it. I saw it.
Don't believe your own
You're-
eyes,
No,
Cam.
no.
I mean, again, your anecdotal.
I want somebody to tell me what I
your
didn't see.
personal anecdotes don't mean anything.
I don't care. I
They
love,
mean nothing.
I love the
I'm just
person no
saying,
matter what.
Your personal anecdotes don't mean anything.
I also noticed that there's not as many bald people.
Are there more bald people per capita in America than England?
Don't dilute your own case.
God, did I?
Can I just
I noticed.
don't
that.
ask a question unless you know the answer.
Oh yeah, because he knows the other one.
He saw what he
I
saw.
saw what I saw. I'm letting you know what I saw.
You're saying someone's life experience doesn't matter?
No.
No, it doesn't. Your anecdotal evidence towards facts means nothing to the actual numbers, Jimmy. That's how the world works. Your life is a minute fraction to the world, and honestly, in the grand scheme of things, only matters as part of a number.
All he
set.
did was report
No.
what he saw.
Yes, and
he's not allowed.
He's one.
We're
ten-
stifling
he's one
free
ten-
speech. Not up in here. We're not.
I don't think
No.
you understand what free speech means.
Well, he
Is,
wants.
is anyone arresting
I'll-
him?
I'll give
no,
you-
No, no.
If I was in the
is
UK,
anyone arresting
probably.
him?
I'll-
Also not happening in the UK.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an
Nobody's getting
example.
arrested in the UK.
I'll
Not
give you an
one person?
example.
Yes, people are getting arrested.
No. But for saying things online, that's all fake.
It's complete BS.
Okay, Cam.
I love it.
We had
I
one
love it.
person on the
I
dais
love
who
it.
lived there.
Okay, the UK thing with the I just
Are there more bald people in the U.S.?
per capita.
Let me see.
Come
here.
on, baby.
Baldness
Come
by
on.
country in
Come on,
2025.
Come on, baby. Come on.
42.68% of the United States experiences baldness.
Wow, half almost.
With percentage of males with male pattern baldness. United States, 42.68%.
Come on, baby.
It's a pretty negligible difference, Cam.
What is
The
it?
United Kingdom is 41%.
I was right.
You weren't though.
I was
no,
right.
the difference between 42.68% and
That's
41% is not a noticeable difference for a regular human being.
You were right, and you know what?
Well,
That only backs up your earlier thing that you noticed.
I know.
Fact, backing
Wow.
up your anecdotal
1%,
opinion.
baby.
Hold on, give me
France, Spain, and Italy all have more bald people than us. Canada has less.
Those damn Canucks.
Mexico also
I
has
noticed
less.
that too in Canada.
Hold
I
on.
should have said that as well.
Hold on.
Russia. What is Russia doing with 38%?
Yeah,
Cam, I got an
I
issue with
know.
this.
I know.
Whose hair are they stealing?
They got pretty thick
No,
hair.
whose hair are they
How
stealing?
about Sweden?
I was just looking at
How
Sweden.
about
Sweden's one of the lowest ones in the
Exactly.
in the recorded
Exactly.
countries. Sweden and Finland are at 34 and 35%. But is that evolutionary because they live in colder climates?
Maybe.
Like generation after generation, your body says we can't get rid of this body, we can't get rid of this hair.
In Canada?
We need this stuff.
Yep. Like even the people from like Nunavut, like Jordan
Yeah.
Tutu, all their dad. I mean,
Yeah,
thick. How about
Generations
the
of
Native American baldness? Look that up.
Oh, is
Native-
it super low?
It's gotta be.
Rates
I never played with
of
one guy that was.
male
They always had the thickest hair.
baldness
Native
in
American
the Native American. Native
and
American
Japanese.
I'm just impressed that you're able to look and then assess in a factual
Got 'em.
basis. Your anecdotal evidence was backed up by fact.
Yes.
Good for you.
I know. I know.
Is it all right if I put that picture of you out there?
Sure.
Apparently, I'm trying to find an actual number here that isn't from ChatGPT.
Native Americans, thick, luscious hair,
Great at lacrosse.
thick, good at hockey, tough. Always a tough guy. They grew up tough, you know. But damn, did they have thick ass hair?
I'm not finding anything
No.
factual here. Let me see
Okay.
I'm trying to find something.
But you get what I'm
actually.
saying? You kind of notice that. I guess there's not that many natives around here that go in Canada, like, are all over the place.
But anyway,
Um,
you know how you get rid of free speech? One guy tells his life
Do
experience.
I work for the
his
government?
truth.
I'm sorry. Do I work for the government? Then
No,
this
you-
isn't- then
you-
this isn't an issue.
No,
of free
you work for the
speech.
Society of
Then
Interrupters.
this isn't an issue of free speech.
You
Stop
work-
saying this is about.
you
free
work for the-
speech. No one here works for the government. This has nothing to do with free
No one
speech.
said it did. It
Yes,
has to do.
Yes, you did. You just said it has nothing to do with free speech.
It is
Get
free
outta here.
speech in our microcosm.
No, it doesn't. No, it has nothing to do with free speech.
He gave his life experience,
Anecdotal evidence,
and you
does
swatted
not-
it down and didn't let him finish.
Anecdotal evidence,
was
compared
right,
Free
too.
speech, and you were
Anecdotal
right.
evidence compared to actual statistics doesn't matter.
They just don't care over there. They don't care. You'll go over there and see yourself. You'll see for yourself. Man, oh man. Oh, let's see. You want to go to break and regroup?
Yeah. I do.
All right, let's do that. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit louinfo.com and click on advertising. Or email partnerships at louinfo.com for more information.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers, it's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
louinfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
Your LouInfo.com news report. Dozens of bronze plaques were stolen from the Carol Gates Throop Memorial Park across from the Humane Society of Missouri's Macklin Avenue headquarters. Families often leave mementos and ashes there. 54 plaques were stolen. The Wildwood City Council has rejected renewing its contract with an out-of-state deer culling company. The proposal would have paid White Buffalo Incorporated up to $225,000 to remove nearly 240 deer next winter. Wildwood continues to face a deer population far above recommended levels, leading to more crashes and tick-borne illnesses. And roughly 300,000 signatures have been submitted to force Missouri's new congressional map onto the 2026 ballot, more than twice the number required. Many signatures are tied up in a legal dispute over when they were collected. The map at issue could still shift Kansas City's 5th district and give Republicans 7 of the state's 8 U.S. House seats. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, louinfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your louinfo.com weather update. We'll get a mix of sunshine and clouds today. We have cold front moving through, and our temperatures will be dropping through the day, ending up in the mid-30s by afternoon. The wind will be really gusty, up to 45 miles an hour. Overnight, some clouds. We're in the mid-20s. The wind should calm down a little bit. It'll be cloudy on Thursday, upper 30s. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
When it's time to bring the energy, don't fake it. Fuel it. Drink Thunder is the all-natural, plant-based, fruit-based pre-workout drink that gives you real results without the junk. No sugar, no crash, just clean energy, powered by nature, and loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to help you perform at your best. Go to drinkthunder.com and grab your favorite flavor, orange mango, blackberry lemonade, or strawberry cream. Drink Thunder, the clean way to power your workout. drinkthunder.com.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus five-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. Highest quality, best price. Visit besthotTubPrices.com today.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med and control of my diabetes, I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We got Chris Hansen coming on at 9 o'clock. Very interesting guy. He's got that beautiful restaurant slash lounge slash, I guess, you know, you could play band. You could bring a band in there. You could do all kinds of stuff. Beautiful. Damn good
smash burgers.
Smash burgers. Holy cow. Pick his brain a little bit when he comes in.
He got a lot of stuff going on, too. That guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. So he's the Kranzberg Arts Foundation. He's in a band called Brothers Lazaroff. He's the drummer. He's putting on a huge event at the Key St. Louis called the Hanukkah Hullabaloo. Hullabaloo. Oh, man, that's a tough one for me. Like Hallelujah.
You got Hanukkah.
But like Hullabaloo is
Hanukkah.
one of those. Hullabaloo is one of those words that if you mess it up, it just kind of adds to the flavor of it.
Hullabaloo.
Yeah, exactly. See? It all works.
See?
It all works.
If I overthink it, if I start thinking about it.
And listen, it's a Hanukkah hullabaloo. Just leave it to Jim to say that. Just pass it off to Jim to say that.
Yeah, baby. Big old shindig coming up. We'll ask him about that, too. Is Phillip Rivers playing, or did I get got?
Oh, no, that's a real thing that's happening.
Really?
Yes.
He haven't played yet.
But they're considering him playing.
Yes.
He's 43, is that correct?
It's been 5 years since he played. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no other quarterback available. They
There's
can't.
plenty of quarterbacks who are
But
available.
there's not good.
How
does that? Is that bad look for the NFL?
I don't understand. It's not a good look for the NFL.
You know,
he's 44. It's not a good look for the NFL. Yeah, there's other quarterbacks. I just think they want a veteran, I guess.
Damn,
who's a good leader.
Yeah,
I think maybe
probably still takes care of his body.
Apparently,
he's got 20 kids.
Apparently, he's been coaching high school, and apparently, according to a source close to him, which sounds like either his agent or a close friend, he's stayed in very good shape through his coaching. So
yeah, he looks like he's in really good shape. Seems like he
looks like he
does everything right.
He looks like he's in the same shape he was when he played.
Yeah, he doesn't age, kind of guy.
Shape. I mean,
tons of kids.
He's never been a runner. He's never been fleet of foot, and I guess maybe there's a thought process that because of the way he throws the ball, that there's some longevity in the arm because he's got that shot put style. So I guess they're thinking, hey, because of the way he throws, there's still some life in there. I don't know.
Or that he sees defenses and can adapt quickly. Like Rodgers.
He hasn't seen a defense in 5 years.
Yeah, but he's been a quarterback all his life.
That's still, though. I mean,
I think you learn
it slows down, though.
Maybe. We'll find out. Like Flacco still has something. Rodgers still has some. Rodgers can't throw the deep ball like he used to, in my opinion, from my anecdotal.
Being a quarterback, playing even back in the day when you're really getting hit and still doing it at 41. Still able to move around with the monsters coming at you every single snap. You're still finding ways.
I can't imagine what that's like.
That's You're getting rocked.
Yeah.
By 300-pounders.
That's the one thing. It was like 5 years
What?
of just never having to deal with a 300-pound
Oh.
person just absolutely just wrecking your shop, and then just being like, yeah, all right, I'll sign back up for that one. Like literally, it was just like, yeah, I'll get into some car crashes again.
Exactly
No big deal.
right. You're going back to getting into car crashes. You got 10 kids.
I guess Kenny Walsh did.
And not to mention, like the first time you try to, you're doing your sprints right now, but the first time you get awkward and you have to turn, your body hasn't done that in a long time. 5 years is a long time. You're gonna rip your muscle.
I saw a prop bet that was which is more, Philip Rivers' kids or his first or the yardage of his first completion.
How old are his kids?
His not the age, just how many. So it's essentially 10. He has 10 kids.
Well,
his first completion
Take the under
than 10 yards.
Oh, it's going to be a 3 yard to a running back.
Yeah, a little curl route.
I'll be watching.
But the thing that amazes me, and we saw it from Mahomes throughout his entire career, not so much this year, which is odd. Of course, the offensive line, but he has a sense of when the pressure's coming and just scoots away. How many times do you see like the really good quarterbacks just sensing that the pressure's coming from behind?
They feel it.
And the reaction is like that, so they get out of danger.
That's remarkable to me. Like you could hear them coming. You know what I mean?
Or feel it.
But sometimes you get jammed up, and you're gonna get into. You're guaranteed to get into a car accident if you're a quarterback. You're guaranteed to get into basically a car accident. Jesus. That's why football. I love watching it, but I didn't like playing it. I didn't. I told you guys that before. I was inside linebacker. I was safety.
I agree with you.
I was fullback. I did not like it because hockey was so much more free. I'm on skates. I'm going faster. It's not stop and go.
Nothing more. You were playing two of the most free positions in the entire sport.
I know, and I still like
There's
hockey.
nothing more free than safety, man. I don't understand how you.
I come up in a play, it's done. I got to sit back. Come up in a play, it's done.
How you didn't end up.
I crush guys.
Yes, I'm saying how you didn't end up just like ending a couple of guys' career in the open field as a safety a couple times.
I did.
And take that as a way of you going, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life.
Because I was doing it in hockey.
You could have been Jim Leonard.
I was doing it in hockey.
You would have been amazing.
I wore in football though. My dad
You obviously were amazing in hockey, too.
dad gave me these old, bright orange elbow pads to stick out because he knew that I was throwing my elbow out a lot because of hockey.
You don't get penalized for leaving your feet. in
I
football.
know.
You can leave your feet and become literally a manned missile.
I was leaving my
And
feet
no
quite a
one's-
bit. I was
You
leaving my
were
feet
better
quite a
at
bit.
hockey, though.
Trust me. We saw the hit on not Brodeur. Who was it?
Price.
Well, yeah, we saw the hit on Carey Price.
Oh,
You
that's
left your feet like a mother.
Yeah, that's nothing, dude. He didn't get hurt.
No, he didn't.
He didn't get hurt.
Took a good shot at you.
Yeah, I know. I should have kicked his ass, but I got the wind knocked out of me. Kransberg is one of the most underrated venue in St. Louis.
What did you say it was?
Kransberg. That's from science.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to talk this over. I'm really excited to check out the Smashburger place, the Key.
It's
because-
really bitching.
I mean, I'm obviously down at Chaffetz a lot. I need to stop being a lazy hermit and get down
You're
there
right. It's
earlier
right there.
and like go eat there before a Billikens game.
You could park right in front.
Yeah.
Yeah. They took the thing off the meter in front of their bar, so you just roll right up, boom. And there's parking garages right there too. I asked them about that. It's really convenient. And the burgers were dang good.
I love it. Dude, Smashburgers are, in my opinion,
They're the best.
It's the only way to do it.
It is.
It's the only way to do it.
It is. I like the crunch.
I'm gonna have to get to the Billikens game on Saturday night. By the way, big Billikens game on Saturday night.
What's going on with the Billikens?
The San Francisco Dons. It's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It should be a packed Chaffetz Arena. There are no reason for you not to be there. I'm gonna get there a little early and walk over to the Key.
Yeah, go hang out.
San Francisco's usually pretty good, right?
Yeah, they've stumbled a little bit. They're not as good as people hoped they were going to be. They kind of were supposed to be good last year, and they hit a little bit of a bump. So they're not kind of the darling of the West Coast like people want them to be, like a nice little fun.
Like they're always
Cinderella,
low key good.
Yeah,
that's what I would.
Yeah, but like it's kind of like the thing right now where it's like more there's like they're average instead of being low key good. But there's still some hope. They could, go on a little run this year that could maybe take them to a top 100 team in KenPom. But right now, they're kind of teetering on the edge.
By the way, the poll that Grant put out there,
not them being 100, but
yeah, what
SLU won.
Oh yeah,
which team would win, Mizzou or SLU?
As they should have.
And then Grant was like apologetic. I was asked to put this poll.
Oh,
up. I don't know why he did.
God,
just put the poll up.
Put the poll up. Not to mention, 2 weeks before that, I think he said Mizzou would kill him. in a basketball game.
Yeah, but
and then things
Mizzou
have
looked
changed.
really bad in
Things
their
have
last
changed.
outing. I mean, really bad.
Cam, and people are saying your Blue Chew live read is the best part of the show.
Oh, that's cool. Cool. Does it make you want to buy Blue Chew? Because that's, the point of it. So if it's that good, let's keep it going. Order some at bluechew.com with the promo code HTC2.
Freedom Rings is thinking what I was thinking. Crown Vision has to be the next sponsor.
I'm
Guys,
blind. What's going on with me? Everything about my body.
Optometrist of St. Louis. Cam can't read. And now we think it's his eyes and not potentially the other problem part of that whole situation. So please help Cam see.
I read a lot more than you think.
Go to Walgreens and get some readers. Now
I played high school basketball.
I just went and had like a whole eye exam because my eyes were red, and the testing was unbelievable. They pressure your eyes, all this stuff. And then they're like, yeah, you can go grab readers at Walgreens. It used to be they would destroy your eyes. I don't think they think that.
Just go to Walgreens and get them.
Get some readers.
Yeah. That's it.
Like these,
when I'm driving,
these are prescription from 12 years ago. So my eyes, I guess, are okay because I still see with my reading glasses.
I've always had
Just use
great
them more
eyesight
now.
because we'd have to get tested every single year on everything about your body, your eyes, your this, that. Now it's 2020. I wonder what I am now. Haven't done it in a while.
I think I'm like 20. They said 20, 25 or so. I think whatever the number they said for your age, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, Kat, when you are lieutenant governor, can you work to create a Missouri Crown Act to protect Cam and other Missouri patriots from harassment and discrimination based on crown type male pattern baldness? Thanks, Flipper Bean.
I will put that on
Please
my platform.
do that.
Yeah.
Please.
I stand.
I'm getting
with you.
sick of it. Man, oh man, my eyes, my hair.
Oh, come on. How old are you?
41.
Okay, just know this is the beginning of your journey.
Kate's eyesight's not very good either. And my dad and mom got bad at the end.
Because you age.
Yeah, man. My brother's blind. Damn.
The Crown Act and similar acts make it unlawful to discriminate against people because of natural hairstyle and hairstyles commonly associated with race, like braids, locks, twists, afros, etc. Interesting.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You probably shouldn't be able to discriminate against somebody just because of how they hair.
Well, if you had really long hair and you got like you're making food and there's grease and stuff, well, you're probably.
Yeah,
I would hope that's the
Cam,
exception.
that's why the rule with the
Hair
Food
buns?
and Drugs Administration is that even if you have short hair, you have to wear a hairnet.
Yeah. I didn't really
Or a
see
hat.
too many people wearing hairnets when I'm looking.
Or a hat or something along those lines.
Yeah.
That's literally required even if you have short hair. So obviously if you have long hair, you have to keep it out of the food. There's already a law.
When was the last time you guys
requires
went
that.
and got some food and there was a fatty in there?
You're eating follicle
Almost never.
produce.
I don't think I
Almost
have.
never.
Would you make a scene?
I'll if it happens, I'll ask for it to be remade. If I'm like there, I'm just be like, hey, there's a hair in there. Can you guys please, please run this back through for me?
Even if the food's good after that, that's one little hair could get out and just.
I'm not gonna freak out if it happens.
But if you're in a restaurant,
I'm not gonna be like this chef's trying to kill me.
dude, I know guys that are so bad about that.
If you're in a fast food place, though, this is why I feel, and you complain about the food and have them cook it again, they're spitting in your food.
I mean, I worked at a lot
Depends
of
on
fast
how
food
you-
places, and never once did we do that. But sure.
Oh,
Just
I know.
Assume that about people.
Oh, I know people. I know. That's my assumption. That's why I don't return it. Would you say that? What do you think the
Obviously,
chances?
these
of
people-
that?
these people
depends
have-
on where you're at.
These people
They're
have lowly
kids
jobs,
usually.
Therefore, they're lowly people. So I think they spit. in
No,
my
they're
food.
kids.
Yeah.
What do you say, lowly people?
Obviously, kids naturally just assault
What do you think
people
the
and spit in their
percentage
food all the
that
time.
they spit?
If you return something because you don't like it, fast food where there's kids working.
Dude,
I hope.
what kind of kids did you work with when you grew up? What kind of monsters
I
did
think
your
now-
the neighborhood raise?
I think now there's just cameras. Like you do that, you're.
Really?
yes.
You think they care?
Oh my god.
Some probably don't. I bet you they're not like really washing their hands that well and stuff. Look, everything's quick. I guess they're wearing gloves. I don't know. I try not to think about it.
That's how
I
you win.
just try not to think about
Well,
it.
if you try not, I try not to return
because
fast
you're going to
food.
be okay, even if they did do it.
Waiting was a comedy movie.
Although there is sometimes where somebody did a couple things of drinks and stuff throughout the years that.
What are you talking about?
A couple people got caught for doing nasty things and drinks and whatnot. I mean, it's happened before. Does it happen all the time? I don't know. Rock worked at it. You worked there. You never saw it. Where'd you work at, Rock?
I worked at a bread co.
Oh, that's right.
Worked at a Jack in the Box.
I love Jack in the Box tacos, baby.
And
What the hell?
I worked at a Smoothie King for a while.
Yeah, that's right. TJ's, right?
You worked at TJ's place?
Yeah. And then I switched to one that one of his business partners owned that was in a different location.
Rock was working there doing hours of radio, working all day
Good
long.
for you, because you're a worker.
It's a worker, man. You know?
Yeah, never once. And I got pissed off at a lot of customers because most people in the world suck.
Here's
I
bet you people
Did you
drop
hear what he just said?
Most people suck, you think?
Yeah. Oh God, yes. Most people suck. Yes.
Really?
He hates the
in
human
my
species.
I'm 41 years old, and the people I've been around a lot of people from all over. Really have met, and I could say maybe they're different around me. I don't know, but I would say the majority of people are actually really nice.
I agree.
Majority of people I've run into in my lifetime have been freaking nice.
5149 then.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's sad. I feel sorry for you.
Most people suck. But
why don't you go?
I disagree with you.
I never once in my life thought of purposely ruining someone's meal or spitting in it because they were being rude.
Okay, so we have the. How many people work here? How many people work here?
I thought about coming across the counter with a crowbar.
How many people work in this studio, in this station? How many?
It's a
20, 30?
Yeah, we'll call it 20.
How many people of those 20 suck? Exactly.
I plead the fifth on that.
I mean, God.
I plead the fifth on that one.
Who? Joe Rod? All right, we got to go to break. We got Chris.
You know what he needs to do before we go to break? You need to
You'll let
move
him in?
to the Himalayas and live with a herd of llamas.
He does.
Llamas are probably asses too.
No, they're not. They're sweet. Let's go to break. We'll be right back. We got, what's that?
Don't they spit?
It doesn't matter. It's not on your food. All right, we'll be back. Chris Hansen up next. Hot Take Central 2.0.
St. Louis's new home for the best in sports coverage is STL Sports Central. Find them on YouTube or at stlsportscentral.com. With names like Randy Carricker and Bernie Miklasz leading the way to provide you with the latest news and commentary on all of your favorite St. Louis sports teams, along with great written content and post-game shows after every St. Louis sports team plays. That's STL Sports Central, online or on YouTube.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
St. Louis sports fans, now you can go deeper with STL Sports Central Insiders. Get exclusive access to Bernie Miklasz, Randy Carricker, Mike Claiborne, Jamal Mayers, and more. Plus, your chance to watch a Blues game in the alumni box with Jamal himself. Also, monthly giveaways, Bernie's columns all week, and you'll be supporting local sports media. Join now at stlsportscentral.com.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood.
Thanks for supporting Daddy.
KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
Have a great day.
iLocal.net has helped local businesses dominate search results since 2009. For a limited time, iLocal.net is offering a free website analysis to improve the online presence of your business. Local business owners across the U.S. turn to iLocal.net to improve their search engine rankings. Search engines are constantly changing their algorithms. You need the professionals who know how to use those changes to benefit your business. Don't hope for new customers. Get found and be chosen. Call 888-699-2407 for your free website analysis. Don't wait. Call 888-699-2407. That's 888-699-2407. For your free website analysis, call 888-699-2408.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
St. Louis sports fans, now you can go deeper with STL Sports Central Insiders. Get exclusive access to Bernie Miklasz, Randy Carricker, Mike Claiborne, Jamal Mayers, and more. Plus, your chance to watch a Blues game in the alumni box with Jamal himself. Also, monthly giveaways, Bernie's columns all week, and you'll be supporting local sports media. Join now at stlsportscentral.com.
Lunchtime just got a whole lot better at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. From mouth-watering wraps to loaded quesadillas to bold, flavor-packed sandwiches, Hot Shots has something fresh every single day, along with your favorite wings, burgers, and pizza that you know and love. And don't sleep on those Hot Shots tacos. Plus, if you gotta be in and out quick for lunch, Hot Shots has you covered every day starting at 11 a.m. Find your nearest Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill now at hotshotsnet.com. That's hotshotsnet.com.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
The Kirkland, Missouri, Jay Randolph Jr. Studios, Hot Take Central 2.0, Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matthew Rocchio, and Chris Hansen joins us. What's going on, Chris?
What's up, Cam? Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. You got a lot going on. You were just talking before the show, and you know, you've been in a band, you got all kinds of stuff going, the restaurants and whatnot. So explain how you got here. Just like what you talked about.
Well,
you went to
I
Southwest.
drove from Webster Groves, cut through Oakland.
What kind of car do you got?
Yeah, I'm a St. Louis boy. Grew up in North County. Went down to Missouri State. And, we were talking earlier when joined a band and started my career as a professional musician. I'm the executive director of the Kransberg Arts Foundation, and we had the pleasure of being in one of our venues recently. We have dozens of venues across Grand Center and Midtown and St. Louis that are all centered on arts and entertainment. So we build theaters and galleries and workspaces, house dozens and dozens of nonprofits and commercial tenants that are doing great things around art and music. And then some of our programs like the Key Burger Bar and Boogie, they got a food component. So we've also got a brand new burger bar, sports bar, and you can come down to Grand Center Midtown and check it out anytime at 3225 Olive. But yeah, man, I mean, my background is pretty wide and varied, and I've kind of taken a interesting journey to get here, but it's all been centered on really supporting and developing creatives and the venues and kind of the economics around that and connecting those creatives to opportunities. And so I've just had a great career doing that, and been enjoying working for the Kransberg Arts Foundation now for about the last 13 years.
Tell me about the work they do. And you mentioned they have locations all over the place. Explain what that is, because obviously the arts community is something that's kind of flourishing.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Kransberg Arts Foundation, we are at our core, we're the infrastructure agent for the arts. We're the largest private funder of the arts in the region, but we do it through infrastructure. So we take a call to action, a need assessment in a community, and we will take a real estate opportunity and put a mixed use around it that supports the building, but then we'll center an art discipline or creative organization. So our venues have just every type of art you could think of, like dance and theater, musicians, filmmakers, poets, painters. So we're really the builders and the operators and stewards of those spaces. And then the content is generated by those dozens and dozens of orgs, and then hundreds of other producers that land concerts and theatricals and art exhibits in our spaces. And then we do a little bit of programming too. We produce Music at the Intersection, Maddie, every year, big music festival and conference. We have a free jazz jam every Wednesday for 13 years. It's the center point and mentorship and fellowship for the next generation of jazz musicians that are coming up through St. Louis that get to hang and play with some of the greats every week. We hold a speaker series every Thursday called High Noon at Hilo, our literary center. You can come down to Grand Center, go to Blueprint Coffee, grab a coffee, go in the back, listen to thought leaders across the humanities, just a wide array of speakers that come in every Thursday. And then we have endowments at the St. Louis County Library. So you can go out to the libraries and check out live music that we present out at different library branches. We also curate the gallery at the new Frontenac branch. So and then we've got other initiatives and programs that we do where, we really try to focus on helping the city with that civic pride building, economic and workforce development, ensuring our artists stick and stay. So we've got a affordable housing program called the St. Louis Art Place Initiative that helps to build wealth and equity for low to moderate income artists, and really just, affecting them where they live and where they work. And, we believe that, arts and artists are the soul of the city. And when we use that tool at its full potential, we can help revitalize and rejuvenate St. Louis and ensure that our great cultural legacy and our cutting edge kind of art and entertainment industries here are premier and seen as premier in the world.
That's a fantastic mission. That's a fantastic mission. So if someone's hearing this, young person, should be in school, but let's say someone young, maybe out of school, and they're an artist or they're from one of the disciplines and they haven't heard about it and could really use a helping hand. How do they reach out and get a hold of you?
Yeah, I mean, Kranzberg Arts, KRANZBERG, arts.org. We're building a brand new website right now, too, so it's going to get easier and easier to navigate. You can find us all over the socials, but there's lots of ways to get involved. There's residencies. Artists can apply for short-term residencies. Orgs apply for longer-term residencies. There's volunteer opportunities. There's job opportunities. We have a workforce art entertainment career prep training program. So we actually are helping to train and connect young people with opportunities within the sector. So lots of ways to get involved. Check it out on the website. There's stuff you can do, right? You can go to the burger bar, you go dancing, you can eat and drink and, go to art exhibits, but there's also ways that you can get involved with kind of how we do our work and the core of that work, which is the development of these spaces. And so you can learn more about all of that on the website.
You should see this building we were at the other day. Historic building. I mean, beautiful, huge. I told you, kind of look like you're in a church from back in the day. Elevated ceilings. That's exactly where the band would be. Then you got a separate area behind that if people want to have a little kind of get away, shut the door, maybe to the music. You got a DJ set up there. And you got smash burgers that were damn good.
Yeah, great
burgers.
Going on. Yeah, man. And then, that spot's great. And that's why we're hoping to, continue to build relationships with what you guys are doing here, because, we've got all these great partnerships with different sports teams, and that's usually through other programs that we have. But now we got a place that we're actually meeting those sports fans, and they're coming in and enjoying things. And then on the weekends, it's going to be a place in the city where you can count on being able to go dance and live music. And, we've kind of lost that a little bit. We don't have as many places where you can just go hear a good party band, show up in your jeans or whatever, and know you're going to have a good time, know you're going to, be accepted and everyone's going to feel good. And it's really low barrier to entry. Just pull the door, come in, have a good time, grab a bite, watch a game. And then when we're not doing the dancing, we're watching stuff, right? So we're going to have simulcast and live streams and really trying to be a place that sports fans can really have a good time, but do more than just watch sports, right? So we want to turn you on to the whole mission. So we're, we embed a lot of arts things in that sport environment, as Cam and Dave know.
I'm just fascinated by the relationship between commercial and the arts, because you always hear about struggling artists. We've all known people that have made it. And to hear you talk about helping them find affordable housing or training where they can monetize whatever specific skill, how did that come about? Because I think that's a wonderful marriage.
Yeah, I think art the word art can be ambiguous to some. It can talk over people's heads. I think, there is that idea of struggling artists or nonprofits, they need money. And I think we need to start thinking of it a little differently. I mean, art is a massive economy. Artists are great solution makers and great community members, and they get in and do things organically in space. So it's a powerful combination when you invest and incentivize and ensure that those artists and creatives in those sectors, because it touches so many different industries. And when you put it all together, it just does a lot more than just, like pay taxes. I mean, they build community, they make things more vibrant, more beautiful, more fun. It just makes St. Louis a much cooler, hipper place to want to live and work. It helps us keep our college students here. And we got to do a better job of promoting that. Like, we're a great sports city. We're a great art city. We got it in our bones. We got to be able to walk and chew gum at the same time. And we've been a city that has been promoting the same stuff for a long time, and we haven't seen growth in a long time. We need to start focusing on the full toolbox. And I think our sector is that. And to ensure that it can be that, you got to do the stuff we were talking about. You got to ensure that these artists are staying. So how are they getting jobs? Where are they living? Make sure that, once you take a creative or an org and you want to use them to help your community grow, right? That idea of like, art comes in, neighborhoods get better, and then, major development comes in and then art gets pushed out, right? And I think we got to preserve it, ensure they can stick and stay in those communities and just be that, strong community member the whole time and not push them around and move them to the different edges every time you need to save a building or a neighbor. It's a partnership.
And
that's right.
And it creates a positive feedback loop where like artists are going to be the people who, if the neighborhood gives into them, it's going to be all about the neighborhood for the artists, because they realize that that's going to be where the people who support them. It's not going to be people from out of town where that support them the majority of the time. It's going to be local people.
That's right.
And for me, there's also a trust factor, which is if you support local artists or artisans, maybe if we're going to cross into that thing, you will then have a place where you can get high quality stuff that you can trust.
That's right.
That is always going to be there, because they can't just dupe you with something low quality, because you're going to be their advertising essentially as a customer. So there's positive feedback loop in local artists where if you keep it local, it like you said, it makes everything better in that local neighborhood, and that feeds the city and so on and so forth.
Absolutely. And then if you really ensure that they're building capacity and helping them tell the stories, you start connecting the opportunities, they start to grow. And we've got more prolific artists across, all the disciplines. There's dancers and visual artists and musicians and filmmakers and authors in this town that are the biggest names in the business, and they live here and they're keeping their economy here. And I think it's super important. We got to keep building these industries that keep the economy here. The music industry is like it all gets centralized and most of the money moves out of a market. New Orleans suffered from this, where all these great musicians, but only about 20% of the total economy that was generated there would stay there, because their managers are in Nashville and New York, their agents are over here, their lawyers are over here. Yep. And, so we got to not only keep them here, but we got to make sure that there's ways for them to be generative and they're bringing those resources back. And so we got to keep building capacity around the industries broadly. And to your point, great partnership with the community. It's just a more active member. And like you said, they're out. They want to meet people because they want people to see their work or hear their work or, be inspired by it. So it's not a passive relationship.
How did you get involved? I know you were a musician.
Yeah.
And so your life was going in one direction. Now you're doing that and also part of the business side of it. So how did that
I've been in the business for most of my career. I mean, I was kind of the guy in the band that did the booking or tried to put the deal together. And, I think I kind of said it earlier. I think I felt a great sense of responsibility to put food on the table. I was a young man and wanted to get married. And I married my first wife, had 2 kids. I have 4 all together now with my second wife, Cassie, and we've been together for 12, 13 years now. It was really, I knew I wanted to do this, right? I was a musician. I was committed to being in that industry broadly. I grew up, my mom was a bartender and a restaurant manager and a single mother only child. So I was always, chasing her around. She worked on the Admiral. I'd go ride up and down the river.
Oh, yeah.
I'd sit at the end of the bar, drink kitty cocktails. And, I knew how to operate,
Watch the business.
My first wife's family had a restaurant. We're sitting right next door to the restaurant that they built. And, I was just around hospitality, taking care of people, making people comfortable with your presence, and started to have some success in putting some deals together. I had a talent agency for a while, Talent Plus Entertainment, I built with Sharon Tucci. We had a good run. I sold that back to her at a non-compete, and so I built Lola, started doing these different developments around the city, helping bring new energy down to Cherokee Street and in the Grove, and then I got a call back in 2013 to get down to Grand Center and help breathe some life into some spaces that were underutilized, and right place, right time. I in this new workforce cohort that we have that are graduating next week, I tell them that show up factor is so real. I mean, it's like, if you get there, if you show up and then you make them comfortable, and if you got a good idea, now you got a shot, but if you never show up and you're awkward and no one likes hearing you talk, it's hard to get the idea across. And I think I just never walked by an opportunity. And when I had an opportunity to come to Grand Center, there was a perfect time to take an area that was just ripe with legacy institutions like the Symphony and the Fox and the Sheldon and Contemporary Art Museum. And there's wrapped around all these big institutions like SLU and Harris Stowe and the VA. But there was still a massive amount of vacancy and still some blight in some pretty big buildings, and you could still acquire them. And, we were, the last 40 years, there's been a great momentum in Grand Center, and we had an opportunity with the Kransberg Arts Foundation to just kind of take that ball and that development arm and keep that momentum going in that area, but doing it in a way that's ensuring that we're centering the community's desires and centering art and artists, and then ensuring that those artists are, they can start their career there and graduate. And I think historically it had been a neighborhood of where you graduate, that's the best and the biggest venues, and audiences would come, to go to the Fox, and then they would drive out. And now it's like we're meeting younger people. They're coming, they're discovering the neighborhood. They're not always coming down with a ticket. Sometimes they're just coming down to check it out. And we got this great mural walk. You can see over 30 murals from some of the biggest names in the world and local giants. So it's just one thing leads to another, and you get good at things. And if you're creative and you can work hard and you're working, we're very values driven, right? So our values lead our work, and it's been a real privilege. We've built something very unique. This model isn't reinventing the wheel in any one way we do it, but like how we've put it together is unique to us and unique to St. Louis. And it's it is a case study for how you can use arts-based community development to actually put the community benefits in, have that patient capital, but then you start to move the market. You're seeing growth, you're seeing jobs, you're seeing new tax base. And I think our model is a way that St. Louis in different pockets could start to do that pre-development pioneering placemaking that we so desperately need, right? Everybody wants to hit the home run, right? Downtown needs that big home run. And, we play small ball, lighter, cheaper, faster. We're just moving, let's go, let's bunt our way around the bases. And so that's kind of our approach. And, so.
You've been in the same band? Has this been the same band, guys in and
out? No, this. I play in the Brothers Lazaroff. We have our Hanukkah Hullabaloo this Saturday, the 13th, at the Grandel Theater, which is one of the Kransberg spaces down in Grand Center, right across from the Symphony. And yeah, man, we do this every year. This is the 15th year. These have been some of my best friends and brothers for almost about 15 years. We go to jazz festivals together, and we do family holidays together, and it's a real fellowship, and we're in the studio every Tuesday rehearsing and recording. The brothers, David and Jeff, are prolific songwriters and businessmen, so family men. And, they've really created an environment where we can be real professionals, but not like being out till 3:00 in the morning playing 100 shows a year, right? So
yeah,
we play
the
like,
balance.
yeah, we play special gigs.
Yeah.
We record a lot. Most of the gigs we play, we're raising money for a charity. I would say, I mean, probably 90% of them, it feels like. And it's also just a lot of like, you know, they're producing a whole community of musicians around it. So Brothers Lazaroff, I've been playing in the band kind of part-time on and off for about a decade. But last couple of years, I've been sitting there full time with them and getting every rehearsal and doing my best to keep up. Those guys are running circles around me, but I guess
It's hard to keep up. Oh,
I
yeah.
can still
You
hang.
can
And you can find them online, brotherslazaroff.com. But tell me about the Hanukkah Hullabaloo.
Oh
What's that
man,
about?
this is 15 years, probably the coolest hullabaloo, Hanukkah hullabaloo in the country. You know, it focuses on the 8 nights, and it's got a nice spiritual connection, but it's not, you know, any faith could be there and feel comfortable. We always honor and celebrate artists and musicians that have passed either that year or recently. So, you know, this year you're gonna hear us do stuff by like Jimmy Cliff, and you know, you'll hear some Sharon Jones, and you know, we go pretty far and wide. But it's a special night. The latke ladies are there, so you can get latkes from the stage.
I'd
Walk
love
right
a
up.
latke.
They're so good. You get applesauce or sour cream.
Yeah.
You know, like. And it's just a great fellowship, family friendly. Come down, bring the kids. We got kids running all over the place. It's a real celebration of just, you know, life and community and love, and it's good. It's just a good hang.
Do you ever give advice like to some of these young musicians? Like, do you ever come up to you and kind of pick your brain? Like, what do I need to do? How do I keep this damn thing together? You know?
Yeah, you know, I got a big job and a big title, and the one thing that I never wanted to do was be that guy that was no longer approachable and accessible to, you know, my contemporaries or young artists. So I really do keep my door open and my phone on, and folks get to me a lot, right? I make sure that I'm sitting down, not just with C-suites and, you know, folks that, you know, can move the ball, but I'm sitting down trying to transfer that knowledge. I think that's a big gap in this workforce program that we have, the career prep training program. I mean, that's why most of these young people are there, because our industry broadly, you know, music, art, entertainment, it's something lots of folks want to get adjacent to, right? And boy, they would love to work in it, but it's a black box. They don't know how do you do it? And a lot of these jobs aren't posted. You know, it's like who you know, and it's kind of it comes generationally through families. And so sitting down and transferring knowledge, and then putting people in positions to grow, and then turning over the keys. I think that's the other thing. Like, oh, get out of the way, let somebody else sit in that seat. And after you do that, so yeah, I always like sitting down and rapping with young people.
Oh yeah, I like to pick your brain. If I was in the game, always would love to pick your brain on that. We just had Steve Ewan on. Great guy.
Yeah.
He's in the game doing his thing.
Oh yeah, he's
building his
killing
brand
it.
up.
Oh
you
man,
know,
he's got a strong brand.
he is. And a nice, sweet guy. And he's just he's humble. He's soft spoken. Then he gets on stage and he's an animal. It's just like it's just such a cool thing to see.
Yeah, we got him at the Key too. He's playing this month, and now he's at Broadway Oyster Bar every Wednesday.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna be able to go down there and see him all the time. But yeah, I've been amazed with what he's been able to do with his career. And St. Louis really supports what they want to support.
Yeah.
You'll know if St. Louis loves you, because they do show up. It's just they don't show up for everything. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like El Monstero and all those cover bands. Like, that's why I like at the Boogie. It's like, it's all cover bands, because that's what St. Louis likes.
They do.
I mean, I got other original music venues and stuff, the Dark Room, and we do all kinds of stuff all over the place. But there, it's like, no, I got to book those bands. You know, like if you like going to Helen Fitzgerald's or Cyberg's Dorset, or you like being out of Westport, I need those people to like be downtown and in Midtown going, oh, cool. Like, I can hang here.
Yeah.
Like, it isn't so unapproachable. And yeah, the Steves and that whole network, the Playadors, and yeah, it's like, it's amazing. I was just checking out like Adam Manison and Peter Martin. They got a podcast and a jazz media company called Open Studio. And they are the largest jazz media outlet in the world, and they're doing instructional videos for intermediate to professional musicians. And Peter was Diane Reeves' music director. He's like the Ellis Marsalis of St. Louis. And him and Adam, I mean, Adam had his 442s project down in U City, and they had 500 people for their holiday event. It's amazing how many local acts and folks that are staying here are making a living, building a business, and able to go out and command these big stages and fill these rooms up. It's really impressive. And you don't see that all the time with local, right? And you see that a little bit more in those, like, what you identify with as music cities, which we should be, because it's like our legacy. Like, we've birthed giants, not genres. But New Orleans, like, you see local bands down there with full rooms, right? And now in St. Louis, you're seeing much, much more of that, where local bands are selling out rooms and finding a way to build a career, and it's pretty cool.
So we got art, we got music, and then obviously you're mentioning the Key STL right across the street from that main parking garage down at SLU, next to the baseball field,
Cool
softball
area.
field, and then Chaffetz Arena.
Yep.
Smash Burgers. Tell us all about the Key. How did that start? Why Smash Burgers? Why the Midtown location?
Yeah, so those buildings were really important to St. Louis, and there was a big public outcry to save them. They were on the demo block. They were going to come down. They had sat vacant for 9 years for a myriad of reasons. They couldn't be acquired. Then all of a sudden they could be acquired. And SLU was smart to get them under site control, but they didn't really have a business line that was going to wrap around them. They were very old. It was going to be expensive to fix them. And so they were going to take them down. And a lot of people, preservationists, other folks in the community, really a lot of public outcry. You might remember it. And that gave us an opportunity, as this building sits right in the middle of our kind of ecosystem, and we got a building right behind it. We went and met with Dr. Postello, the president at the time, and just said, hey, why don't we work on a partnership here? Maybe we could help save the buildings. And they brought some generosity to the deal. We went, and Landmark Association came in and really stepped up both advocacy and brought some resources. Then went to Arch to Park. They brought some, we brought some. And we said, hey, all right, we're gonna bring these buildings back to life. But what does Midtown need, right? And what would hold up well? And how can we meet some new people here? How can we continue to strengthen our relationship with the students at Harris Stowe and the faculty at Harris Stowe and SLU? And so we said, we want this to be the last iteration of these buildings. 150 years, they've been so many amazing things, and served the community when it was Mill Creek, served the community, artistically when it was the Firehouse and Dante's, the home of the Caribbean Latino community. And, we said, we want a place that's really celebrating St. Louis, our great immigrant city where all of St. Louis can see themselves, celebrates the history of the neighborhood in those buildings, but is just easy, approachable. And we care a lot about, doing things the right way. And I have a garden. I love like sustainable, like getting my beef from a farm in Missouri, or, walking out in the backyard and picking something. So I just care about the product, right? So I knew we needed something that was going to be good, high quality. And then we don't have any like simple sports bar burger bars down there, right? So we had a big gap, right? We didn't have a good place to just grab a simple burger, fast casual. We didn't have a place to like sit and just relax and watch games. So, we said, okay, well, let's bring what's our art program first. So it's like, all right, we want to bring back social dancing to live music in the city. So that was one. Right. And then
we were talking about,
I know.
So we were talking about one of the first points we made on the show today is I was talking about in my 20s, just I only went clubbing like 2 or 3 times. There's not a lot of dance floors in St. Louis. I mean, I love a wedding because there's not a lot of places in St. Louis. It's just like, we got a dance floor, we got music, we want you to dance. I love this.
Right. So social dancing was kind of the first art part. And then we had this mural program, and we need a new gateway. So we're wrapping this building on the east side. We're not messing with these beautiful historic storefronts, but on the east side, all the way around, it connects all the way up into the heart of the Grand Center Arts District, where so many other venues are. So we wanted a new gateway, right? So we wanted to bring the mural program through. And then what we did, and you saw all this when you were in there, we wanted to celebrate our sports teams and our partners. And so we have an archival, history-based art exhibit. But when you're in there, it's like, oh, this is cool, and it doesn't feel like you're in a gallery where you're like, oh, I got to know something, or what is that? It's all very approachable, but there's a story behind it. And so the art exhibits are all about either the history of our sports teams, the history of our great dancers, the buildings, or the neighborhood. So we knew we had all the right ingredients. So then it was like, all right, let's really emphasize, we want this to be a place where like sports media starts to hold court, right? We have relationships like that. We wanted to build these like new places where these conversations could happen, and so, yeah, the Key Burger Bar and Boogie, 3225 Olive. We're open 6 days a week. You got food until 10 on weekdays and midnight on weekends. So you can get late night food every Friday and Saturday. We're dancing and partying. Great place. The Boogie side is a beautiful event space. You can rent it for parties.
I'm not going to say
parties.
who, but I cover all the SLU home games, and usually the way my schedule works out is I end up not eating dinner, and so I end up going to get food after it. There's a place close to my house. Just lost a little business after SLU games because I know where I'm going after the SLU games now.
That's right.
I don't want to ever see you dance.
No,
So
I
don't
do
that.
want to see you dance. I do.
Jimmy, you're lost, buddy. You're lost.
I got 2 left feet.
Well, when you're down on Friday and Saturdays now.
There we go. There we go. We got a big game on Saturday night against the Dons for the Billikens. Here we go. I'll be at the Key dancing it up late night.
Love it. Love it.
Sounds fascinating what
It
you're
is.
doing. I love the way you're infusing so many different parts of the identity of St. Louis, along with the commercial tie, which makes everything more sustainable. Hats off to you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the conversation. It's
Yeah.
been fun.
Yeah,
Let's get a quick rundown of everything. So check out Kransberg Arts Foundation if people want to get involved there.
Yep.
KransbergArtFoundation.org. The Key STL down across the street from the major SLU Athletic Complex, 3225 Olive Street. And then BrothersLazaroff.com. Hanukkah Hullabaloo this Saturday. Is BrothersLazaroff.com the best place to get tickets?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. There we go.
A lot going on.
Check it all out.
Yeah.
You're doing great work. We appreciate you coming on.
Really
Chris.
are.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, guys.
You're
Really,
doing
a
it.
definition
I
of
mean, we need more of you.
A 2025
Want him?
Renaissance man walks into a radio interview with 3 websites to promote. That's the Renaissance
Tom
man.
Brady
right there.
cloned his dog. We got to clone him.
There we
All
go.
right. Thanks again, Chris.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to go to break. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Really?
You've seen this. It's brand new. Are you online?
Oh, hey. Oh, so you're new here.
All right, let's get cracking.
Okay, then maybe you should check out our website,
You're insane.
Well, you download songs illegally from the internet.
LouInfo.com. LouInfo.com. The Lou Information Station. 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Our origin story begins.
Buddy. What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds, not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
But it don't get much better than this.
Yep.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
Your LouInfo.com news report. Dozens of bronze plaques were stolen from the Carol Gates Throop Memorial Park across from the Humane Society of Missouri's Macklin Avenue headquarters. Families often leave mementos and ashes there. 54 plaques were stolen. The Wildwood City Council has rejected renewing its contract with an out-of-state deer culling company. The proposal would have paid White Buffalo Incorporated up to $225,000 to remove nearly 240 deer next winter. Wildwood continues to face a deer population far above recommended levels, leading to more crashes and tick-borne illnesses. And roughly 300,000 signatures have been submitted to force Missouri's new congressional map onto the 2026 ballot, more than twice the number required. Many signatures are tied up in a legal dispute over when they were collected. The map at issue could still shift Kansas City's 5th district and give Republicans 7 of the state's 8 U.S. House seats. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com and the free Lou Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We'll get a mix of sunshine and clouds today. We have cold front moving through, and our temperatures will be dropping through the day, ending up in the mid-30s by afternoon. The wind will be really gusty, up to 45 miles an hour. Overnight, some clouds. We're in the mid-20s. The wind should calm down a little bit. It'll be cloudy on Thursday, upper 30s. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
Jim, this is going to be the year. I've got to turn my backyard into a full-blown paradise. I'm talking a pool, outdoor kitchen, fire pit, the whole deal.
Cam, does this have anything to do with that year-end bonus you think you're getting?
Absolutely. I'm already spinning it in my head. But unlike Clark Griswold, I won't end up in the Jelly of the Month Club because I called Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.
Smart move. They don't do surprises unless you count actually finishing projects on time.
Exactly. Merrimack Pools and Outdoors will sit down with you now before the end of the year. Plan out everything. Straightforward pricing. Amazing designs. Get started and you could be splashing around in your own brand new pool by Memorial Day.
So plan now, relax later.
Go to splashstl.com and schedule your consultation.
Merrimack Pools and Outdoors, helping St. Louis families turn Griswold-sized dreams into backyard realities for more than 25 years. SplashSTL.com.
And if that bonus doesn't come through, Jimmy, Cousin Eddie's RV is going to end up parked right in the boss's driveway.
Hi, it's Jennifer Bordeaux, and I am here with Edward Jones financial advisor Bethany Schell. Bethany, when it comes to choosing a financial advisor, what should people really be asking?
Jennifer, I think the first question is simple. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Your goals, your family, your future, it should always be personalized.
So it's not just about numbers?
Exactly. Life changes, and so does your financial situation. You want someone who will be there with you, working with you to help keep your strategy on track.
What if someone is brand new to investing?
That's the best time to start. Use an established process to create a personalized strategy backed by advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we make sure you have access to the information you need when you need it.
I love that. So it sounds like financial planning is really about living life on your own terms.
It really is. I believe feeling rich isn't about hitting a magic number. It's about having financial strategies that support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Contact me today at 314-648-2020. This is a paid-for ad by Bethany Schell at Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen.
The most perfectly trained athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 9:40 on a Wednesday in Kirkwood, Missouri. J. Randolph Jr. Studios.
How'd you do last night? Blues lose.
Blues lost.
Got away from them late.
They had a good first period.
Yeah. And
Boston's good, dude. Pasta got back. Pasternak was back. Boston's good. They're better than the Blues. They're meaner. Their third and fourth lines show up and are noticeable. They hold on the puck a lot better. They slow you down in the neutral zone a lot better. They're tougher. Zadorov rocking guys last night. Big ass Zadorov knocks out Bukestad. He's out. Boom. Now he's concussed. You know.
But it was a good first period. How did you
ask
do?
how I did?
How did you do?
I thought I did pretty dang good. I love being up there because I'm talking to all these NHL. They talked to Cam Neely last night. Like it's just really cool. You seeing all the people. Like I love doing that. It makes me feel good. When Kate and I make the journey home, I feel good about myself.
Good.
That's all, you know. I feel like I'm in the mix. I need to be in the mix, man.
That's your
lane. I'm the Jumbotron man. Not Bertuzzo.
Also,
I'm the Jumbotron man.
Also the ED medication guy. But know, we have a number of paths sometimes. So.
Those reads are fantastic. Everyone's favorite part of the show. Cam tried to read through the back of a medication bottle, then put on some readers.
Wow. Oh man. I do need some readers.
Well, I don't know what this means.
Let me try those real quick.
This is from Science. Cat and Cam, you guys have great personalities. Rock, you'll be a completely different person in a few years, even though you are a great guy now. Those sharp elbows soften over time.
Rock is a great guy.
These are soft. By the way, these are my softened elbows.
I look at Rock and I'm like, I trust Rock.
These are my
I trust him.
I trust him too.
This is the thing that science has realized.
Awesome.
These are my.
Can you see better with them?
Oh my God, yes.
These are my softened elbows. Like this is me.
If I drop
this is
my
me calm and less angry.
I feel like I would trust you with a lot of things. Just so you know.
Yeah, because
You're
he's a worker. He's dependable. But here's the thing. This is my true take on Rock. Really smart, really dependable. I would trust him 1,000%.
Yep.
I just don't think he understands how he'll be in 10 to 15 years and how his views might evolve. That's all. We all evolve.
You know what else Rock's good at? And Maddie is awesome at this too. I could take Rock anywhere into a bunch of people he doesn't know. And he'll walk in there and be friends with everybody in 2 seconds. That's what I like. You know, guys like, hey, Rock will just go talk to everybody.
That's the one thing I've gotten worse at in life.
Yeah, I'm really good at that too.
I'm so much worse at that than I used to be.
I'm really good at that. Just walking in. I kind of feel bad for Kate sometimes. I'm just like talking to everybody. Like, I'm glad I have that gift, you know?
I'm a lot less gregarious than I used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but when I'm in that situation, I could talk to anybody.
When you flip the switch.
Yeah, that's
because otherwise you want to be
like
home.
a fight. It's like, yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, man.
I'm a homebody.
Talk to everybody. Try to talk to everybody.
I'll put on a show, though.
I'll put on a show. We're showmen, is what we are. We're showmen.
We're not the most entertaining show.
No.
Have more people
and we
on
don't
the live stream. But
like we're not doing what Chris is doing in society. You know, like you hear him talk, then you look at yourself in the mirror. You're like, what did you do today for the city of St. Louis? What did you do, Cam?
Entertain them.
I did entertain them. You're damn right I did.
Attempted to.
Yep.
Push back on
I fought
communism.
for this city.
We pushed back on communism.
That's right.
Listen, that gentleman,
but not fashion.
When I hear people say that there's an economy that goes along with the art community, yes.
Yeah, dude.
When I hear him say mixing commercial with the art community to make it sustainable and help, these are things I really haven't heard before.
I know.
And it makes a lot of sense to me.
St. Louis is, lucky to have a guy like that.
Yep.
Seriously.
We have a little bit of breaking news here.
What happened?
As the St. Louis Blues have made an AHL signing.
Oh, boy.
Dylan Dubé.
People are like, oh, he was part of the acquitted.
So obviously the reason why that is significant is because he was charged with sexual assault after a 2018 alleged assault in London, Ontario.
Remember with the girl?
The London Police Service on February 5th of that year announced that Dubé had been charged with one count of sexual assault. On July 24th, 2025, Dubé was found not guilty of sexual assault after he was acquitted following the judge declaring that the evidence was not credible or reliable. Here's the statement now from the Blues. This was tweeted out by Luke Korak on Twitter. The St. Louis Blues have signed Dylan. Is it Dubé? Am I saying that right?
Yes. I believe so. Yep. Rock, just go.
Check the hockey ref page really quick.
Go with it.
Really quick.
Because there's Dylan
Dubé
and there's Dylan Dubé.
Have signed Dylan Dubé to a professional tryout with our AHL affiliate following the process set forth by the National Hockey League and its Players Association upon his reinstatement. This decision follows a comprehensive review of the details of his case and discussions at all levels of our organization. We are confident in the decision to offer the tryout and will provide the necessary support to ensure Dylan contributes positively both on the ice and in the community. We will always hold our players to the highest of standards, consistent with the core values of our organization, and that will be the emphasis as we move forward.
And I believe them. They did their due diligence, just like they did with Logan Mailloux. They did.
Found not guilty.
Found not guilty. Did they put themselves in a bad spot? Yes. They put themselves in a bad spot. It happens. It is what it is. You gotta learn from that. You just do. But they're acquitted and they're getting a second chance. And Carter Hart is actually playing for Vegas and I believe doing pretty dang good.
By the way, Dubé last year with Dynamo Minsk in the KHL,
which is a good league,
had 11 points in 42 games.
Yeah.
He did have 45 points in his last full season with the Calgary Flames back in 2022.
Give him a second chance, I'm okay with it. A lot of people won't be, it's going to be tough. They were tough on Logan when he first, with the trade and all that stuff. I think that kind of blows by a little bit. You know what I mean? Got to learn from her mistakes. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Breaking news.
That's it. I saw that today. Yeah. But Carter Hart's doing okay. He's back.
I thought the Cardinals might have some breaking news.
What's the latest with them?
Nothing.
We got Allie talk. We got Allie coming on at 9:00 Friday.
Yes, we do.
I'm kind of nervous about that too.
Why?
I don't want
I'll be honest.
I don't want to embarrass the brand.
I said we're not. I'm not going to because look, there's contract extension talks. He goes, I can't say anything about that.
No doubt.
I go, just come on and play a little.
Grab it. Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah. And I said,
you have to steer this.
Take your shots at me. I'll take my shots at you. And,
so I can't ask him about the contract extension?
yeah, you can ask him, but he said there's not much I can say about it.
Rip up all my notes. Jesus.
No, you ask him. What do you got to ask him?
You can ask him.
Wait.
He said there's not much
You're
I can say about it.
I guess I'm trying to figure out how to do the phrase. Why have you chosen to disrespect all previous St. Louis managers by wearing your hat backwards like a punk?
Please.
Like I'm trying to figure out how to word that question because obviously I think he's a bad person for wearing a hat backwards as an adult.
Also,
I judge him for it.
Why do you walk
You
around?
judge a lot of people for a lot of things, Rocchio. Yes, you do.
Why do you walk?
What do I
around?
do bad? What do you judge me for? What am I?
Buying the stereotypes?
Because
he didn't even fight it.
Guilty.
He didn't even fight it.
Because
guilty.
Because you believe what you see with your own eyes.
Yeah, damn right.
He didn't even fight it. Just went,
Dental work.
You got me on that one.
You're pro dental work. You're gonna apologize.
You got me on that
Stereotype.
one.
That's what it is.
I want to know why.
I admit it.
Ollie walks around like he's got groceries under his arm.
Oh, he does like he's carrying a couple suitcases.
Please ask him that. God,
I get that
I wish
too.
he was on camera so that he could see the.
I can't chirp him.
I have asked him in his office like that. I do my Ollie. I put before I ask him some questions, put my hat backwards, pretend like I'm you.
Ollie's a big reason why the Seth and Jimmy kind of went at it.
Oh, yeah?
It all started when Seth called Ollie a cheap choker. Remember that?
Yeah.
Why do you call him cheap?
He's called
because someone told him to say it. and I'm like, if you want to say it to a guy, say it to him.
Freedom Rain says, "Why are you guys letting that cheap choker on?"
Right?
Yes, that's where it came from.
And I'm
So
like,
funny.
I don't care if you want to chirp someone.
Oh,
but don't
Rocchio.
go silent.
Oh, Rocchio.
Don't go silent if you have
Rocchio.
the chance.
Look at that. The cheap choker on.
I mean, obviously
funny.
the first question.
God, that was so
the first question of the interview. Obviously, is going to be, do you regret taking Quintana out? That's obviously got to be the
That's
first
what
question.
it was
He
about.
he
That's
hasn't
what
been
it was
asked
about.
about that or thought about
What,
it
the
since
guy
then.
who's proven himself over the last 4 years of being a 5-inning pitcher? No, he is.
He is 100%.
If you ask Quintana, hey, what are you? I'm a 5-inning pitcher. I'm going to give you 5, get you to the bullpen. You have a good chance to win the game. Anything more?
I'm just afraid I'm just afraid that people might call us soft if we don't ask him about that.
Feel free.
Yeah.
Rooster says, let Ollie read the comments on the YouTube chat during his time like he did on TMA at spring training.
Yeah,
Okay.
Unfortunately, he won't be able to be here to read them himself. We'll read them to you.
Why don't you guys send in questions the whole time?
You guys jump into the comments. We will happily
Give me
read
a
them to
couple
Ollie.
questions to ask them.
Listen, he showed me some ones that I'm sure he didn't read on TMA that were vile.
Vile. Why?
Vile. Because
he's not Keenan.
When your team isn't winning, you want a pound of flesh wherever you can find it.
But they're like digging deep, like he's a bad person, like
person.
he's an evil guy. Keenan, I kind of get it. Like he treated people like crap. He did. That was his like mantra. Always has been. Iron Mike Keenan.
The only thing he did was he ran Tyler O'Neill out of town.
That
it was an odd move.
No,
that blew up big time. God,
and I've chirped him,
man.
And he goes,
That
"How's
was
he
the
doing?"
first-
Well, he's just been on the IL a lot,
which pisses off coach.
He had the one big year, and I like Tyler O'Neill, but
nice
the
guy.
truth is, I've said this before. It's not like Tyler. They thought he's going to alienate the young players. Tyler was not part of that clique. Tyler was sort of
just did his
unto
thing.
himself. He
Yes.
did his thing.
Yes. Nice guy. He picked up me and Maddie's tab at the golf course one time.
Just a night.
Picked it
Tyler
up, didn't even
O'Neill's
say
a
anything.
Nice guy.
Didn't even say anything. Love
and
him.
if he could ever stay healthy, there was minor league career, no injuries.
Listen, when you get injured
then
like that, you're injury prone. The coaches get sick of it, man. They do.
And also, you
They
had
do.
You had an agent who was telling you, like the whole, he didn't run, and then his agent was telling him not to run 100%. To,
I remember that play.
I mean,
I remember that whole thing. That blew up.
And
pretty
then
good.
the other weirdest thing ever was they put him in center, an injury play guy, because his agent was pushing to give him a look in center, thinking you can command more money. if you're
Greed is bad.
well, Gordon Gekko would say greed is good.
There it is.
It's almost like that was the point of the comment.
Remember, he would catch the ball and do a somersault, then throw it.
Yeah,
like he's gonna get hurt.
Dave Cooper says he's dropping off a Casa cat.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
Good.
I gotta order a camera filter. On
You
Amazon.
can go buy it at Michael's. You can go get
Michael's.
like
Probably right. I probably could. Let me see if I
for
can
like
find it.
12
See if I
cents.
can see the red camera filter on Amazon.
I'd say Hobby Lobby, but you probably have a axe to grind with them.
I'm sorry. Do you not have an axe to grind with the people who were buying?
I don't know anything about them.
I'm sorry,
What happened?
They were buying.
I don't know.
They were buying.
I don't know what to be angry
They
about.
were buying artifacts from ISIS, and you're okay with them?
I didn't know they did it. I didn't know I was supposed to hate them.
They were doing.
I just
they were
know
doing
that people hate
commerce.
Hobby Lobby.
They were doing commerce with the Islamic State, and Jimmy's like, I guess Rocchio might have an issue with them. Yeah,
They're not
a little
all bad
bit.
people.
A little bit. I got an issue with them.
You're lumping a group together, Rocchio. I don't like it.
The Islamic
I
State-
don't like
I'm
it.
gonna-
I don't like
I'm
it.
gonna go ahead and stereotype.
I don't
No,
like
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and openly stereotype the Islamic State.
I didn't know why
They
people
can't help
hated them.
themselves. Huh?
I didn't know why people hated Hobby Lobby.
Good reason to hate them, though, isn't it?
I don't know what
No,
it's,
no, no,
what
no.
he do.
What'd they
I-
do?
what-
They
you
were-
just said they did
they were-
business.
The
I
couch
don't know
I
what.
bought from Holly
They were
came from
buying-
ISIS.
They were buying ancient artifacts that ISIL was collecting on their rampage across the Middle East, and then they were buying these ancient artifacts from ISIS
To do what with them? Sell them?
because the people who own Hobby Lobby are religious fanatics.
Oh.
So they wanted these ancient artifacts from the biblical times,
I do too.
and they were buying them from ISIS.
What was their reason to save them?
Because they wanted to have
To save
they
them.
Want, because they're.
I don't know.
No, because they want to have their hands on them. They want to be special, so they want to own these artifacts.
Is it bad for me to say that
To
if
pay
I
ISIL?
had a ton of money, I would probably buy some of those artifacts too?
From ISIL?
You got a good deal.
I mean, they hooked me up. 20%
I don't
off?
know enough. Is it
20% off? That's a damn good deal. I'm saving it.
Can I just ask?
They're going to destroy it.
They're going to buy guns with the money you pay them, and then they will then use the guns to murder people.
They're going to murder anyway, probably.
No, my question is, did they buy them to save these relics?
You big Boko Haram guy.
From destruction?
Boko
I
Haram.
don't know.
The
I want to
200
know their
girls?
side of it.
They were
Boko Haram. Oh, God.
funding ISIL is pretty much a bad thing anyway. You cut it.
I like when you say ISIS. ISIL, because remember, like some guys, I remember Obama saying ISIL. It's ISIS,
Well,
right?
ISIS was different. It was because
Weren't they the JV?
ISIS is the Islamic State of Syria.
I remember that.
ISIL was the Islamic State of the Levant. It was different as they started expanding out past Syria. They started using the.
I just
ISIL
feel like
flag.
they
the Obama.
they both
the,
didn't know
no,
that.
Obama used a different terminology for them that purposely they used inside of the State Department because it was insulting to ISIS. ISIS hated being called it by the administration, so the administration kept using that as their formal term because it was an insult to them, which is a great way to mess with terrorists.
Okay.
Also bombing them.
Killing, yeah, bombing them. And which Obama did
Also,
a lot.
Again, not
Which Obama did a
also
lot.
not funding them, which is what Hobby Lobby did.
But those artifacts, boy, man.
Yeah, get over it.
I want a couple.
You don't put millions of dollars on a pallet and send it to them.
What if I'm saving it though? What if it's like, God Almighty?
You probably shouldn't be giving money. To
Is there a
terrorists.
website I could look up just to see what they're selling?
You probably.
Imagine that. Like,
you probably shouldn't be giving money to terrorists.
no, you're right. You're right on that. Fine, I won't. I'll just have them destroy these beautiful relics.
Okay.
See, you don't.
Probably better.
You
Than
don't.
people, that's probably better than innocent people dying.
What if those relics are on a boat? Do you bomb it?
Who's running?
What you mean those boats that go?
Who's running the boat?
80 miles an hour.
Who's
Those
running the boat? A drug
You mean
addict-
fishermen?
drug
You mean-
addicts or fishermen?
You mean those?
Fishermen.
You mean those fishing boats
Yes.
with 6 outboard engines on the back that cost $75,000 a piece?
That's
Going 70 miles an hour.
They had sandwiches in a little bag.
6 250 outboard Mercuries on the back of that wooden boat.
Can you imagine if
It's like a $400,000 boat.
if we're in the situation room
All
and
engine.
it's up to us to make a quick decision on what to do? Us three.
Woo! Good job today, Rock.
Your finger away from the button.
Let me tell you something. St. Louis, you want a backyard paradise next summer? Talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors now. Merrimack Pools and Outdoors is a family-owned St. Louis business helping families make the most of their backyard. From pools and patios to outdoor kitchens, fire features, and even spark carts. They'll design and build a perfect retreat for relaxing, entertaining, and making memories. With free on-site consultations, professional design, and over 25 years of experience, Merrimack Pools and Outdoors will bring your vision to life. Start your backyard transformation today at SplashSTL.com. That's SplashSTL.com. Good job today, guys. Love all y'all. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hot Take Central 2.0. Jim, this is going to be the year. I've got to turn my backyard into a full-blown paradise. I'm talking a pool, outdoor kitchen,